Hey sweeties, it's Ariel and Sam of Bowerbird Photography, giving you an inside scoop into the top Bay Area wedding venues and vendors.
The allure of sharing new experiences and new places with your guests is something that draws brides and grooms to having a destination wedding.
Besides ensuring that travel expenses for you and your guests are all figured out, the next thing to think about is logistics.
Sure, choosing your venue is key to making your wedding easy. So you can maximize the time you get to hang out with your guests and have fun. For destination weddings in Napa Valley, the Meritage Resort and Spa is among your most convenient and luxury choices.
For this episode of Top Bay Area Wedding Vendors and Venues, we took a short drive up to Napa, sipped on some Cabernet, and talked with our friends at the Meritage to hear why they make our list for the best destination wedding venues in Napa Valley. Enjoy. What draws brides and grooms to the Meritage as a place to get married?
It's a pretty unique property in that we're a resort, so we have all of the resort amenities that you would want, as well as the wine country inspired spaces like our estate cave and this beautiful deck.
Yeah, it's a wonderful location. We have it almost like a little city on our property. We have, wine tasting, we have the actual vineyard itself. You can stay here. We also have a late night location, Crush Lounge. Ultimately, it's just a great place to get away.
Can you walk me through a whole day of a wedding here at the Meritage?
Oh, certainly. So majority of the guests, this is where ceremony is done. I'd say, about 90% of ceremonies. We do have another location, but as you can see, this one's beautiful. Yeah. So majority of ceremonies are done up here. There's a little function deck down below where people can hang out before the bride gets here. And then once ceremony's concluded, the Vineyard Terrace is where people will move for cocktail hour. Have a few cocktails there, and then generally move into our wine cave for dinner and dancing and dance the night away.
Yeah, nice. And during the cocktail hour is usually when our couples go throughout the vineyards and take some really wonderful photos. We've done some great additions here, like the white picket fence, and there's some great big oak trees that are just perfect for photography and kind of setting off those portraits.
Great. What are some tips that you guys have for brides and grooms getting married in wine country?
Well, first of all, always know that it'll be a bit more than some other places, so increase your budget by 10%. But other than that, I think keeping in mind, one of my favorite tips is keeping in mind that it's an agricultural area. So having a backup plan in terms of weather is a great idea, but also knowing that Napa and wine country in general are beautiful all times of year. Sometimes people want to come and they're like, I have to get married in September, which is the popular time. But from winter with the mustard to spring when everything's in bloom, summer when the weather's great and the vines are big, to fall, it's just always really a 12-month destination to get married.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously wine tasting is a big perk here.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like to do that? One of my biggest tips for brides is to have wedges and or flats. Because for photos, no one wants to twist the ankle on your wedding day, for one.
I like this.
But no one really wants to walk through a vineyard and take a lot of time and taking those photos. You want to knock them out as quickly as possible. Which, don't get me wrong, we're all here for the photo aspect.
Exactly.
But, just get it in, knock it out as quickly as possible. And, wedges and flats really help out with that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. We love working here and taking photographs here. You have a beautiful spot. So thank you so much, you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
I look forward to working with you.
Yeah. We'd like to thank the Meritage for having us, and we hope you enjoyed this episode of Top Bay Area Wedding Venues and Vendors. And be sure to share this video if you enjoyed it with all your friends and family.
See you next time.
Bye.